Hey, sup, wrong person. Early as always. Early as always. How's your day going, man? C1 R1. Huh? Wait. What's... Are you asking me? Nevuillette? Oh, yeah, right. What we were talking about. I think, yeah. I think it's definitely worth it. In fact, it's even worth it to go to C2, C3, Nevuillette. Like, it's... Man, it's like, you know how in Minecraft, you can put a saddle on a pig? In Minecraft, you can put a saddle on a pig, and you can just you put a saddle on a pig, and then you you make a fishing rod, and you put it together with a carrot, and you get a carrot on a stick. And I think that's the kind of approach, like, and you know, like, you know how you can like you when you put a when you tame a horse in Minecraft and you put a saddle on it, you can just press WASD, control where it goes, right? But you can't do that with a pig. There's no taming it. It's not like a wild animal. The way you control where the pig goes is by dangling a carrot on a stick in front of it. And I think that's what these early OP constellations are. They're carrots on a stick. We're the pig. Went and tested it. Tested with Widsith. So it's like 6% to Tome. If you get the appropriate buff, yeah, I guess. Artifacts I had to change led to enough of a loss in crit damage that I lost overall damage. So SMC1 would be a better overall increase. Really? What does Tome do again? Gives you some HP. You get damage percent. What? Widsith? Where are you getting this number from? That Widsith is only within 6% of Tome. I don't think that's the case. I think that is the case for some, like, depending on your stat distribution. Because remember, Tome gives you HP percent, and Widsith gives you a little bit less crit damage than Tome. If you get the damage percent buff from Widsith, that's about as good as Tome's damage percent. Another thing too is you don't get the energy from Widsith compared to Tome. Although I would have to agree, C1 is definitely a better upgrade. Because C1 you currently don't have anything in place of C1, whereas now you already have something in place of Tome, if that makes sense. Right? Like, the fact that you have to test out how much of a damage increase or decrease it would be to go to switch your current weapon, which is shoot, I can't remember the name of this thing. Lost Prayer. Yeah, Lost Prayer. Which is Lost Prayer. Between Lost Prayer and Tome means that yeah, like, right, you're not even sure whether it's an upgrade or not, and if it is an upgrade, it's only like a partial upgrade. It's not like you get, it's like oh, it's like with math, right? Let's say if Tome is actually better than your current setup now, then it's like you have to -4 to +5, right? So overall, you're just getting +1, whereas C1 right now, you don't have anything like C1. Like, you're not replacing anything. You're just adding damage. So yeah, in your current situation, C1 is definitely yeah, it's an upgrade. It's a guaranteed upgrade because you're not replacing anything with it. Will Smith, RNG feels badge. Yeah. Well, tell that to Chris Rock. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure the RNG feels bad too. It says only R2. Yeah, right? So I was like really confused. I was like, how is Will Smith? How is Widsith only 6% below Tome? That's kind of hard to imagine. But yeah, I think Tome would be very easily an upgrade over Widsith, even with the damage percent buff. But because again, it's like you're doing -4 +5, so in the end you're just getting +1 afterwards, right? Whereas right now you have +0 in terms of the C1, so C1 is just a immediate +5. Widsith is 6% above Tome, really? Oh, at R5. Yeah, but that would still depend on your stat distribution. Because if your HP is, let's say, if your HP with Widsith is like 28k, and with Tome, right, you get some, like 28k, I think, is still like pretty low in terms of like HP on Nevuillette, right? So it would depend on your stat distribution. Like, if your overall stat distribution is really well balanced, then I think, yeah, I would be inclined to agree with that. Widsith R5 is with the damage percent buff is slightly better than Tome. But if your HP, if your stat distribution isn't like super balanced or anything, especially like if you have slightly less HP percent, slightly less HP, right, a slightly lower HP on the billet, then I think Tome would easily be an upgrade. Farina, Xilonen C2, Farina. Oh yeah, that's right. That account doesn't have Farina yet. Yeah, yeah. C2 Nevuillette C1. I think you should get C1 Nevuillette first, because it's not only a damage upgrade, but it's also oh yeah, that's right. Technically, you also get resistance interruption with with Xilonen. Okay. Hmm. Well, I still think C1 Nevuillette would be better. Would be more of a not better, but a higher priority than C2 Xilonen. Because remember, with C1 Nevuillette, you immediately get the third stack, right? Like, you instantly have that third stack, even if you only have, even if you can only, like, make or do two, shoot, what's the word? Reactions, right? To get the first and second stack with C1. That C1's a huge, sorry, see, like the third stack, getting that third draconic stack is huge. So, and Xilonen C2, the only thing you get out of it is for a Nevuillette team is the HP plus, right? Is the HP, the additional HP, which is still really good. So that's why I don't want to say that Nevuillette C1 is better than Xilonen C2. It's just that it should be a higher priority because you get, so you already get what you would have gotten with C1 Xilonen, which is the resistance to interruption. But you also get more damage, but just in one constellation, right? Whereas with Xilonen, you get more damage from C2 and you get interruption resistance at C1. So you have to go through two constellations, whereas with Nevuillette, it's just one constellation. Damage bonus, which I'm already saturated in though. Are you really? How saturated are you on damage percent? Damage, I think damage percent has a pretty high point of diminishing returns. I don't think it's as high as crit damage though. Yeah, I don't think damage percent has as high a damage point of diminishing returns as crit damage. But I think it's pretty high. I wonder how many am I missing? I'm still missing 2. Okay. So I guess it's time for me to upgrade. So I'm pretty sure I already farmed enough to level up 2 characters, I think. Oh yeah, yeah. Right. I was done. Okay, so okay, I gotta level up Dia and Lisa.
Huh. How about that? I really did get stronger.
Wouldn't Xilonen also buff Rina? Yeah, she would. Yeah, because it's HP percent. But wouldn't it feel more satisfying if your on-field damage dealer did more damage instead of your background character? Right? I mean, I guess it would also depend on like how well built your Farina is. Like if you think your Farina is so well built that you're actually losing out on quite a lot of damage by not making her do damage, then I guess it makes sense that you would prefer the buff that buffs the 2 of them. Hey, what's up, John Walker? Just joined your server. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Jeez. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, now I gotta... Okay, so I farmed this stuff to level up Candace. Speaking of Candace, did I ever get her to C6? Oh, no. Okay. Man, okay. That sucks. Are you enjoying yourself on our server, John Walker? Top Nevuillette still go damage percent goblet, even with Rina, so I don't think saturation is a problem. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think most people still prefer to go damage goblet over HP goblet. It's just that with a character like Nevuillette and a lot of the newer damage dealers nowadays, you just don't lose as much by going not damage percent goblet. It's a nice server. Hey, I'm glad you like it, man. I'm glad you like it. Did you need any help with anything? Is that why you joined our server, or you just wanted to hang out? Okay, this is kind of cringe. I gotta farm quite a bit more. I didn't really need to level up Dia on this account. I just needed her to be level 70. I just needed her to be level 70 so I can get into the Imaginarium Theaters, and that's why I didn't need to level her all the way to her 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th ascension. Alright, well, whatever. She's already here, so might as well. Can't do anything about it at this point. Alright. Let's see. Oh, Lisa, right. Oh, but it's okay. You're streaming. Yeah, no. I mean, like, I was asking, like, what your main reason was for joining the server. Like, I think most people who join the server, join the server because they need help, and like, I recommend that they join so that we can help me and like the other guys on the people on our server can help them like more specifically, like give them like tips that are more catered to their account specifically. But I think there are some people who also join our server just because they like to hang out. Yeah, but feel free to ask, man. By the way, like, in case you didn't know this, most of the people, most of like my regular like people that are regularly watching my streams and like chatting here are also like most of them, if not all of them, are people from our Discord server too. Wait, did I only get 2? Yeah, no. Wait, I was missing 3 characters before? Wow, this second account certainly is lacking characters, I guess. What? No. Who else do I need to raise? Okay, I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting that they give us trial characters. How do we see? How do we look at who the trial characters are? Okay, apparently I didn't need to raise Dia because she's a trial character here. Lisa helped me out. Leveling Lisa helped me out. I was missing 2 characters, so raising Lisa made it so I only needed 1. Okay, this is... Oh boy. Shoot. Oh, I guess there goes that stream. Main point of this stream was that so I could, because I don't really have anything else to do anymore. I already did the Archon quest on all my accounts. Already did Dia's story quest on all my accounts. Already did Imaginarium Theater and Abyss on all my other accounts, including this one. Well, except Imaginarium Theater. Oh man, that was so stupid. I can't believe I didn't check before I started. Yeah. What is it, John Walker? Sorry, I'm thinking what what he should be doing. Shoot. Okay. Time to write another thesis for this guy. Yeah, no. Yeah, just feel free, man. Feel free. Dude, it's a little different for me because like I'm communicating to you guys via spoken like words. So if you miss what I said, you can either go back through the use like DVR mode, go back in the live stream a little bit, or I say it again. Whereas you guys are communicating to me via written words, so I could just, oh, what was that? Right? Like I could just go back. I could just go back and see it. Pretty sad. The guy never read what I wrote. Wait, how do you know? Geo. Shoot. Okay. Alright. What can I do here? Pyro Electro Geo. And alright, I'm gonna open up a notepad for this. Pyro Electro Geo. So Dia, Kaching, Fischl, Chiori, and Ningguang. Okay, so leveling these characters up won't help me at all. Where do I check my characters? Without leaving this menu? Okay, apparently I can't. Are you ending the stream or? No, that would be weird. It would be weird and awkward. Whoa! Oh, wait a moment. Maybe. You never responded? Oh. Are you talking about John Walker? Is that your dog? No, I don't have a dog. And I'm pretty sure you know why. You already know why I don't have one. You can hear why I don't have one.
Just what will we...
Okay. Not John. The gamer. Oh, wait. Right. I haven't seen him here either.
What is the situation?
Just what will we...
No. John Walker. I think John Walker, are you something gamer on Discord? Average server moment. Ask advice, don't read, leave. You know, I do get the feeling that happens a lot more often than most of us realize, yeah. I mean, I'm sure like some of you guys who are like super active on the server probably know exactly how many there are. But I get the feeling that there are quite a few who just come onto the server, like get advice, they don't read it, and then they just leave. The gamer has the same username here. I see. Okay. All right, so I'm hoping that this works. I switched Traveler over to Geo. I am a gamer, but yeah. No, John. He was referring to somebody named Gamer, like Gaymer on Discord. And I think... Yes, it works! It works! Oh my god. That actually saved me. Alright, I'm not gonna use my idea. I'm gonna use their trial idea because my idea is... Yikes. Oh, Fischl. How about Fischl? I remember I messed up one of my Fischl's builds somewhere, but I'm not sure on which account anymore. Okay. I think it's fine. Alright. And okay. Alright, who should I borrow? C6 Diluc. Oh, it's pretty good. Let's see. Yikes. Nope. A character this account doesn't have is... I guess Diluc. Well, I guess... Oh, wait. Kinich is available? What? Isn't this supposed to be... Oh, Kinich there. Okay. He's one of the guest stars. Yeah, okay. Guess that works. I put so much effort every time. Sink my mental sanity. in only to see them disregard and do whatever they like. Well, that's sort of what life is like, wrong person. Yeah, that's what life is like, really. Just off how they ask questions, I can already tell if they ain't reading. Yeah, you can actually tell. Like, not immediately, or sometimes you can tell immediately just how they ask questions. And then, so, wait, another thing you could do too is, like, you could start giving them like a couple of sentences first. Like, you tell them, do this, do that. Just like, don't give them the whole paragraph. Just give them like simple bits of advice first, and you take a look at how they respond to those. You take a look at you take a look at how they respond to those, like whether they're just chatting with other people around you two, or and like completely ignoring the sentence, you know, like they're not totally focused and like just waiting for your response or what you said, right? And I see that occasionally. I see like people coming into to chat, coming into the stream and asking, "Hey, how do I do this? How do I do that?" Or like, "Can you give me some tips?" And then like I'll spend like 5-10 minutes talking about it, and then like I'll see in chat that you're just talking with you guys, which, you know, like, not a problem, right? But I can already tell, like, okay, I should stop this. I should stop spending time talking about this stuff because like it's clearly not listening. Please give teams thanks. Yeah. Even if somebody asked me that question specifically, I wouldn't even like answer them because of the nature of a gacha game, right? It's a gacha game. Not everyone has the same lineup of characters. Not all the characters are freely available to everyone. Please buy me Wilkin. Oh, I don't even read those messages out loud. No. Multiple effects increased by 1, choosing mystery event. I don't even know which one would be better. So, who are my starting cast? Overload and Geocrystallize. Geocrystallize. Is there a Hydro Crystallize? Is there an Animo Crystallize? Saying Geo together with Crystallize redundant. Please help me do exploration. You know, that's kind of doesn't make sense to me. I mean, like, I guess maybe like for people who haven't thought it out a little bit, right? Like, I kind of get it that maybe they think going into co-op, like somebody who remembers where a lot of the stuff is on the map are, like they could just literally lead the horse to water. You know what I mean? Right? Like, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but like it's like you need the horse to drink. You can see it's thirsty and there's water right here. And you can't get it to drink. Like, you have to really pull that horse to water. Really guide that, lead that horse to water. Like, here, the food's right here. It's like when you feed a cat too, right? Like a cat that's not hungry but just smells good smelling food, right? And you have it in your hand, but it's not looking at your hand. It's looking at you. It's looking at your face. You put the food down on the floor, and it's still looking at your hand. And the food's right there in front of it. It's just looking at your hand, and like, so I've had to do that several times, where like I literally take the cat's head and like I push it up against the food, and they still don't smell it. Like, they won't go like is this food? Like, no, they'll like you put their face up against the food that you just put on the floor, the food that they were like staring at you for, and they just won't eat it. They'll eat it like later on when you leave, and they realize, okay, well the guy's gone. Okay, well, all right, what do we do? And then like notices like, oh, there's food. There's the thing on the floor. What is this? Oh, it's food, and then starts eating. it, it feels like that. Those kinds of people feel like that. Like it's like they can't. You can't just tell them, oh, it's teleport here. And in fact, because I'm streaming, right, I can literally do this. I can literally go like this, teleport. Okay, where's the chest that I can remember? Teleport here, go into this cave under here, right? You can't just do that. Like I'm literally telling them and I'm showing them how to do it. But no, like they're like, well, okay, well, can you help me? And then like, okay, but what would that do? What would that do? Like, let's say, okay, and there was a Monitou here somewhere. I think it was here. I don't remember. There was a Monitou here somewhere, and then, okay, well, there's a Monitou here. Like, you just go to it, and then you follow it where it goes, and then like, oh, well, okay, can you help me? And I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? Gonna stand there, watch you do it? It's. Some guy asked for help with exploration and said he has no money to pay. I asked for his age. He said he's 16. Okay, I replied with sounds about right. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. At least, like, you know, at least they're kind of thinking that, okay, well, you might ask me for money because I'm taking up your time and, you know, asking for help. Remember people helping me find flowers back then when I was 13? I still feel so guilty to this day. I was so stupid. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's actually... You just made me realize, yeah, that's true. Genshin's old now. Like, we all just say, like, oh, Genshin, like, oh, 3rd anniversary, 4th anniversary, right? And then, like, it just doesn't register in our brains immediately that some people, like, including you, right? Like, you're 16 now. But you were 13 when you started. Like, no, you're 17, I guess. You're 17 now. But you were 13 when you started playing this game. If you started, like, from the beginning. You're 15, yeah, right? Like, imagine, like, so somebody who played Genshin on day one, from day one, and is still playing the game, is now 18 years old. And when they started, they were 14. They were what, middle school? Yeah, they were in middle school. And now they're about to go into senior high. Isn't that wild? Yeah, what is it, John? Back in our day, 100 specialties were part of the battle pass commissions. Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god, you're right. You know, I actually did do those weeklies. I think I did those for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I realized, man, this is taking too long. This is way too much work. $71 pity for Xilonen. Nice, nice. Hey, good luck, John. Good luck, man. And don't worry, man. Don't worry if you don't get her immediately. Remember, look, see? We got 17 days left. There are more events that are coming. Right? Now, remember, this is just the first event. There are more events coming, so we got plenty of Primogems. Rather, Primogems on the way. Xilonen wanters shall be Xilonen havers. Except me. What do you mean except you? You got Xilonen on your account. There's a 3-star black tassel. Well, of course, you know, it's gotcha. Overload, pyrocrystallize. Okay. Okay, apply. Healing electro damage to an imperial opponent. Explosive orbs at them. Dealing pyro damage. Okay. Yeah, between events from now until before the Xilonen banner goes away and doing daily commissions. And remember, I don't know, like if you haven't done your Archon quest, that's still plenty of primos from the Archon quest, right? And if you haven't done the Xilonen story quest, that's also plenty of primos from that. So yeah, no, you're fine. You'll be fine. You could probably get like another 10 pull just from now until for between now until before the Xilonen banner goes away. So you'll be fine. Just make sure to do all your events, get all the rewards, do your Archon quest, do the Xilonen story quest, do daily commissions. Just do that stuff. You'll be fine. Accidentally saw some Chasca crumbs and I kind of want to pull. Oh. Gotta go there, have fun in chat. Also, wrong person. It's me, Muji. Wait, you didn't know? Alright. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Jamie. Take care, man. Take care. Have a good one. Looks like a witch riding her. Kind of witch am I if I don't add another witch to my coven? Oh, oh, that's why. Okay, that's why. I have heard of these rumors. I keep hearing of these rumors about Casca and flying, and I keep hearing about Mabuika and riding her motorcycle. That's kind of nuts. Like, how? I'm kind of confused. So Fontaine added underwater exploration. Sumeru was Dendro overall. Inazuma, Sumeru, Dendro, and the EM, like made EM an actual thing in the game. Inazuma made ER a thing. So Pyro didn't really have anything. So they're making flying its thing. It's how does that work? Why is so obviously Fontaine, hydro region, water, underwater exploration. Okay. Sumeru, Dendro region. Okay, Dendro has stuff to do has to do with elemental mastery. Okay. Inazuma, Electro Nation, Electro Lightning, Electricity. Okay, energy recharge. Sure. Because that's always energy recharge has often been tied to Electro ever since the beginning of the game, right? Because like Electro resonance gives more, it generates more particles. So it's always had something to do with energy. But pyro and flying, what does pyro have to do with flying? I'm kind of confused. If Mabuika is like Ghost Rider and has chain weapons, that would be cool. That would be pretty sick. But no, I don't think. Oh, you know what? I think chain weapons might fit into her aesthetic actually. She because like, she literally looks like a rider, right? She looks like somebody who belongs in a bike gang. So having chain weapons kind of fits into her aesthetic, I think. Little power creep from Wander in the power creep for Wander, yeah. Well, at least Wander can do it anywhere. So that's that's something that Wander has over everyone else. I strongly dislike her skin tight jacket. I think Mavuika is too much woman for me, man. That's why I think that's why she's not. I don't feel like she's my type. I'm not that attracted to her. Like she is attractive. She's beautiful, right? But I'm not that attracted to her. She's way too much woman for me. Literally firing rainbows, like the Nyan cat.
Stop right there.
Oh my god, I forgot to hold E.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Pokemon! Incoming! Oz revealed. Cut to the chase.
I'm running this team right now, and I'm sorry. I got distracted for a moment because a thought just came to mind. Oh no, okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. All right. Sorry. I thought I suddenly thought of Overload Kaching with Chevreuse, with Xilonen, and then I remembered. Oh, okay, Chevreuse doesn't work without. Chevreuse doesn't work with Xilonen. That's kind of unfortunate, honestly. I think that would have been really good. Cost. Blessings cost. Oh god. Okay, I don't know which one to pick anymore. That was awful. Chasca, a literal rainbow and farts like freaking like a witch. Hopefully Ororon in is in the Chasca banner. Chasca banner. I don't think that's very likely because remember Ororon will be on the Hutao / Nahida banner. So for him to get a rerun immediately like that, it's pretty unlikely. But also, we don't know yet when Chasca will be here. Oh, wait, Chasca pretty soon, I think, right? Because she's in... Leaks are coming out, which means she's in beta testing right now. So, she'll be coming pretty soon. Feel attacked. Just held the skill, attacked, Kaching was Alhaitham. What? Just held the skill, attacked like Kaching was Alhaitham. I did do okay, I do realize I did that, yeah. I forgot that I did that, but when you pointed it out, yeah, I did do that. Like Alhaitham. Citlali. I don't think I'm not interested enough in Citlali. I don't know anything about her kit yet, but I really do like her character, but that's not enough to make a player like me pull on her. I'm way too what's the word? Meta over waifu. But I gotta say, Citlali was
Don't blink.
a pretty fun addition to the story.
Final warning. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
You ain't messing around. Look alive.
Stop right there. Don't blink.
Eyes on me.
Cut to the chase. Incoming.
By the way, how is Kaching in overload teams with Chevreuse? Is Kaching actually, can she actually be good in overload teams? Because like this is the trial Kaching I'm using right now, and it's not bad. Oh my god.
I want to help.
Wow, by the way, I forgot to build Sucrose. I think Sucrose is naked. Lali is an upgraded version of Layla. Oh, that would be nice. I mean, I still don't really find it very that useful. But unless she does other stuff, you know, something other than shielding, then I guess that would be nice. Literally just strip marketed. Wait, who am I thinking? Wait, huh? Wasn't Ororon just got drip marketed? Why am I thinking that we're getting a new 4-star on the Hutao Nahida banner then? Kaching overload is terrible. Kaching moves backwards, NCA, and pushes enemies away even further. No, I mean, like, I'm talking... I don't think you'd be actually, like, on-fielding Kaching. I'm talking more about just, you know, spamming through your skills and bursts. Just rotate through them as quickly as you can. Bro's drunk. I think I am. I do feel like my brain's a little slow today. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, why do I... For some reason, I think... Why do I think, like, there's gonna be a new 4-star coming out?
My royal decree. Let's light it up.
Adventure time.
Everybody stand back.
Don't waste my time.
I
Oh, God. Well, that's cringe.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. It's nothing. Your life is mine.
If only Overload knocks up instead of backwards, or better yet, a mini stun would have been more bearable to use. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Although knocking up, I feel like some characters already do that in the game. Like Jean's charged attack. Doesn't Jean's charged attack do that? Well, I guess. Yeah, knocking. That's actually a pretty good idea, I think. I'm trying to think of like the pros and cons. And I can't really see that many cons about it. Knocking up. Knocking up. Sorry, that's funny expression. You want to knock up enemies? Future events are drawn. Events, companion random. Selectable effects. No. Okay. History cache. Real events. Companion events cost 10 fewer Fantasia points. Blessings cost 10 more. Literally the opposite of the one that I got before. It just look, it's back to normal now. Jeez, that was so cringe. Oh dear. Well, both don't have any gear whatsoever, so
I'll scout ahead.
okay. Well, at least Venti has gear. I only bring Overload into heavy targets. Yeah, like bosses and big enemies, like ruin enemies. And other, like, big robot enemies. I don't know how they would do that, though, since Bloom are... Oh, ho, 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 ho. Wait, stop. Okay, I can't knock him down yet. Hey. Okay, well, this is cringe. Okay, get over here. Oh my god. Wait, is Razor built? What is my Razor build here?
Stand clear.
What? How did I miss that counter?
Here we go.
Darn it. Okay. I just can't seem to get this guy's attention.
Absorption test. Yahoo!
I don't know how they would do that, since Bloom are a separate entity. They should add another reaction before Frozen, something like Frost by Aura, where we can still trigger Shatter, make Frozen enemy like secondary effect or Hyper Bloom Virgin. It sounds like they're trying to fix one problem, but also creating another problem in the process. If that were the case, it's not a bad idea though. Like it's certainly the start of something, but it sounds like a whole can of worms just opened up. I just should never touch Wuwa or ZZZ after he missed that. I should, yeah, and that's why. I know how those games can be. So that's one of the reasons why I've avoided games like those. Yeah, what is it, John? I'm in the thick of it. The thick of what? Engine should introduce parry system, to be honest. Speaking of parry system, Geo is supposed to be like strong and stable, right? Why didn't they make Geo into that? Right? Why don't they introduce okay, they have introduced characters like that. Yunjin, Candace, Beidou, but there's no like consistency between them. They're all different elements. Electro, Hydro, and Geo. Why didn't they make Geo that? Instead, they make Geo shielding. And sure, I guess it has something to do with stability. But yeah, right? Like I feel like that should have been Geo's thing, or at least it should have been part of Geo's thing. I text you on Discord later about something? Sure, just ping me on our server, man. ASI's new song, dude. I have no, I don't know. I have negative interest, not zero interest, but negative interest towards these online personalities who are just personalities. They're okay. Here are some of the channels that I'm subscribed to, right? So okay, there's like I Went to Lose, there's the Jeff, there's Veritasium. I don't know if you know that, but like he's a science YouTuber. Kurzgesagt, they're a science channel. They're not just one guy, they're like a whole like company. They've been on YouTube for a very long time. Like every video they upload gets at least 10 million views. Right, and I just don't feel like giving my time to content creators whose content is only entertainment. I get it. I watch movies. I watch anime, right? Okay, literally only entertainment. But it's different when it feels different when I watch it and it's a show or a movie because it was made for the purpose of entertainment. And like, sure, you can argue the same thing about these the content made by content creators. It was made for the purpose of entertainment, but in a lot of their cases, they personalities and oh, it's closer to like reality TV. Yeah, there you go. You watch Sevi? No, unfortunately, I don't. Like, I actually haven't like. I'm actually, yeah. You just made me think just now. YouTube has never recommended Sevi's content to me ever. It's recommended so many like Genshin content creators to me, but not Sevi. What does ping mean? At someone. Yeah, at someone. I don't know if this would be enough. Defeat 24 opponents. These three are not very AoE, so I think I might have to use Bennett here. And Shangling. But I'd be losing Bennett. Whatever.
Tacky. Everybody stand back. Let's eat this. Nice and spicy.
Give up.
Evi's slowly not being recommended because she's struggling with her schedule. Really? Is that a thing? Why would YouTube do that? Maybe because like her schedule is like inconsistent. I mean, I guess there is a reason. It makes sense because like me, for example, I hardly ever follow like a schedule. Like in fact, I don't even have a schedule. Period. Okay, I don't think I'm getting this. 24 kills? I need to be on Bennett and Shangling for most of the time here. Because Ningguang is way too long range, like, when I'm on the field with Ningguang, I'm sort of like thinking I don't need to get anywhere close to them. And then like I forget that I'm... Okay, Shangling's Pyronado needs me to get close to them.
Lend me a hand.
Oh, I'm somehow getting close.
Off we go. You're toast.
Oh, I somehow did it. How would we do that? And Shangling.
Get them.
Shangling really carried me through that.
Let's light it up.
What's your username on Discord? Elvis Einstein. Your streams are always recommended the moment I come online on top. I think I watch you the most out of anyone. Well, yeah, that's, you know, it's kind of clear why. Yeah, that would be a pretty good reason why YouTube just straight up recommends my content and number one to you specifically. I do know that Sevi is nice. Like, I've seen some clips of Sevi, like being featured in some other Genshin content creators, like collabs and stuff, and like I can tell that she's just really nice. What does Elvis Einstein mean? Just it's Elvis Presley and Albert Einstein together. Sorry, what is this, Saki? What is this about? Sorry, I'm treading carefully. Hey, what's up, Overpowered? I was being careful not to read this out loud because it looked like a dream. What is this? Is this a dream or is this a meme? A dream or meme? May reset selectable characters 1 times. When choosing alternate cast members. May reset? What does that mean? May reset the selectable characters 1 times. When choosing alternate cast members to join. What does reset a character mean? Like, take them back to Vigor? This is May, so it's a chance. Just kidding. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be another dream.
Sure.
Oh, I think Overload might help me out here a lot. But Shangling is not going to be able to get her burst back very often.
Nice and spicy. Hey,
Quiver! Illusion shattered, torn to oblivion. Ha! 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 There is no escape.
Soba, get them.
Gather.
Strike! Glory to the Shogun! Inazuma shines eternal!
Pyro Archon must have 5 Pyronados with 20 times higher multipliers. I think we'll go with Hutao because we already have Yelan. Ruin Hunter. Do we still have any bow characters? I guess Kujo Sara is there. Oh, Venti. Okay. I'll go with this one then. Bye. Alright. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, John Walker. Take care, man. I hope she summon drops a whole sun or burst like Ace from One Piece. I actually would love to know what that looks like, actually. But the dropping a sun, that would be pretty cool. Like Zhongli, but instead of a rock, she drops. Oh, like isn't that like from 7 Deadly Sins? What was his name? The big guy. Who was the big guy from 7 Deadly Sins? Escanor, yeah. Oh my god. We need a character like that in Genshin. We need one. We need one. We need a character like that in Genshin. Make it look like the Scaradouche ultimate. What? Oh, the burst animation, you mean? Like stepping on you? What? No, I think it would look more badass if it actually looked like Escanor, like pointed, like with the index finger pointed up to the sun and then like pointing it down. You know Escanor Age? No, I don't know much about the Seven Deadly Sins.
Gotcha. Here comes the test. Quit it!
Okay, well this is kind of there. All right, we're good.
Busted. Take it easy. Quiet now. Game's up. Thumbs up. Water gliding, brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
What the? How did you fall down? I didn't even touch the guy. Didn't even touch the guy. How do you fall down? Shonen War Arc. Shonen War Arc? Sorry, what's this? Geo. Okay, I need. Okay, I have Zhongli to break the shields, and who to do damage. So who are the bosses here again? I keep forgetting. That's the. Okay, I need Electro for the last one. Dendro would be nice too, but I guess I have Kinich for that. Maybe if. Okay, so I guess I'll go with Hutao, Zhongli, Yelan here. Yeah. Okay. Electro crystallize, pyro crystallize. Periodic unleash ignition waves. Active, unleash. Okay, we need pyro application. Progression of tournament that led up to the shonen animes. Oh, not just one anime specifically, but multiple ones. Team of 6 heroes in 5.1. Quest is a DBS reference from when Goku gets the power of Super Saiyan God by combining power of 6 Saiyans. Wow. I guess the Genshin writing team is like they're like big otakus.
Stabilize. This is order.
Busted. Here comes the challenge.
Come on, put up your shield. Thank you. There you go.
I will have
Just
order.
again. And we're good.
Target acquired.
Oh, no, 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 no. Jeez. Okay. I can't plunge. There. Swap. Thank you. Kinich just really makes... I don't know why, but I just can't get used to having Kinich on the team. It's so awkward. Like the way he plays it just feels so awkward for me. Well, this is awkward. How do I... Oh, okay. I have Chlorend. Alright, Chlorend and Xilonen will be fine, I think. Okay, we're good, We'll be fine. Who else do I have in my companion list? Nobody, basically. Okay. We'll go with more buffs, I guess.
Wait for my signal.
My account's doomed, not getting time to play more, and now I'm Mora. I'm out of Mora. Not getting time to play more? What's wrong, man? I think this is okay. Tokros is mostly just here for moral support, but sure.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Stand with me! Time to testify! Into the shadows. Strong. Ready. Stand with me. Let the mountain flames boil. Into the shadows. Hunt them down.
Oh my god, wait, what is my... I think I don't remember. Is Chlorend even built on this account?
Out of my way. Moving.
Oh, I messed that one up. I forgot that I didn't really have to kill all the other guys. I just needed to kill the important guys. Work and stuff. I see. First time being out of Mora.
Time to testify. Ready. Letting brave names echo. Our bond is strong. Into the shadows. Hunt them down.
Oh man, okay. I wanted to time it so that we would get a freeze frame in Cloren's burst. Raw eggs are underrated. What do you mean? How are raw eggs underrated? I've faced time issue before, but this time pressure is on peak. It's not great, but I don't think it's that bad. What makes it really bad is you're not able to put together proper teams that have proper team synergy, right? So like you're forced to have to rely on just raw damage and not like proper synergy and reaction damage. So that's kind of what makes it bad. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right, IRL stuff. Okay, sorry, man.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Quiver, storm the front. Now you shall perish.
What the? Immediately? Hides immediately. That's awful. Okay. Kind of thought he would like stay on the field for a little bit. That's why I went ahead and did my burst. But man, he went to hide right away.
Shine down. Illusion
Okay.
shattered.
That's fine. Alright, so how do I find this dude?
Locked up.
Wait, what? I can do this? You know, it's always been a mystery to me what things you can attach yourself to and what things you couldn't attach yourself to. Okay. I still don't know how to find this guy. I hate it when burst speed up boss recovery and you lose DPS. Burst speeds up boss recovery and you lose DPS. Sorry, what do you mean by burst speed up burst recovery? Destroy the machines. Yeah, I know you have to destroy them, but I was kind of banking on I was kind of hoping that I could just electro and dendro the guy. Okay, so I have to be alright. So he should be here somewhere. There. Come on, hit here. Thank you. All right.
No turning back. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Target acquired.
Okay. Dendro. Electro. Oh, darn it. Okay. I need to Dendro you. Come on. Attack that way. Thank you.
Illusion shattered.
And we're good.
Born to oblivion.
Forever hold your peace.
Scroll to Hero Cinder City burst support Kinich. No. Kinich was on his DPS set. I just needed Kinich there for Dendro. You know what? I wailed out just to save exploration time. I have so much. You wailed out just to save exploration time. For Primogems? Instead of exploring to get Primogems, you just wailed out. I mean, you know, like if you... Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, people who have little free time mean the fact that you know most, again, not all the time, but most of the time it means that you have little free time means that you are very productive. You are very productive usually means that you are earning a lot, and earning a lot usually means you have money to burn. You have extra money because you don't have extra time. You have extra money, right? But not all the time, but most of the time, right? So it's fair. I think it's fair that you just used money because you don't have extra time. You have extra money. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that's such a bad thing. Not that much money, C6 characters. Yeah, I know. But, you know, like, you don't necessarily have to see 6 characters for you to be able to say that, oh, well, I don't have free time, so I have, like, so much free money that I'll C6 R5 every character. No, like, just, you know, just enough. Like, look at me. I play a lot because I don't have any money to spend on this game. Right? I'm somebody who has not a lot of free time, but more free time than more extra time than extra money. So I'm using what resources that I'm abundant on. Well, rather, relatively more abundant on. Number 1 procrastinator. Productive? Oh, that's actually a pretty cool Navia pose. I just don't have Navia, unfortunately. That's... Yoimiya pose is also pretty cool. I like that, but I don't have Yoimiya. You play Sophie for 2 months, getting Wilkin for free. Actually, for that, Sophie. What's Sophie? For 2 months, getting Wilkin for free. Actually, for that, what is that? Playing Sophie gets you free Wilkins. What does that mean? Raw eggs on rice. Raw eggs on rice. Best lunch ever. Really? Sophie Discord card game. Oh, I heard that so Happy, I think it was Happy. Yeah, Happy used to do something like this. I didn't know. He didn't tell me the name of the game, but he said that he played a game on Discord that actually earned him Wilkins. Saves so much time too. I don't know about raw eggs, man. I know that a lot of people eat raw eggs, but like I've never tried, and I've never really considered trying at all, ever. And just because I just strongly think that I wouldn't like it. Need to collect cards and trade for any in-game purchase. Yeah, I think this was the game that Happy used to play. I remember Happy telling me this exact thing. He said that he played a game on Discord, and it earned him Welkins if he plays them enough.
Rise!
Well,
Quake!
if Nevuillette's hitting 39k at Xilonen, talent level 1, how much can I expect at her crown? Also, should I crown Nevuillette? I don't know. I mean, like, it's up to you, man. Like, if you have some other more important use for your crowns, then maybe no. But if you're stacking, if you're hoarding crowns like I am, then I think you should just use your crown on Nevuillette, man. Wait, you can't crown Nevuillette. You don't have any Mora. You don't even have any Mora, man. How are you gonna crown someone? But although, yeah, like, when you do have the Mora, I think you should crown Nevuillette. Crowning the different. Okay, level 1 skill Xilonen to crowned Xilonen. I think so. 39k. Hang on. Let me think. So I remember my yesterday's stream. I tested Nevuillette out. At level 8 talent. At level 8, yeah, at level 8 Xilonen skill, and I tested her out when I crowned her. So it was on my first account, like with C2 Xilonen. But it went from like around 60,000, around like 60.4k, something around there, right? Somewhere around there. To I think it was like 60, like almost 62k. 60, yeah, almost 62k, and that was going from talent level 8 to talent level 10. So judging from that, I guess, I mean, hang on. So about, let's say 1.5k. No, let's say 1.3k. It got me 1.3k from 2 levels. So about 650 per tick each level. 50 times 9. So maybe expect around like 45k per tick when you crown her skill. Maybe a little less than 1k. Yeah. I did some I just guesstimation on it, and like you probably might see an increase of like somewhere around 5 to 6k per tick between level 1 talent and level 10 talent. You think the Tsaritsa is a big woman or Nahida sized? I would be so disappointed if she's Nahida sized. I would be so disappointed. After all this hype. Remember, okay, so the Tsaritsa herself has similar hype to the kind of hype that Raiden Shogun had. Right? Because like in Liyue and Mondstadt, both the Archons seemed to be like in Liyue we didn't know, right? Like it was just like, oh, you know, the people love the Archon, right? So he wasn't a bad guy. He wasn't against us. In Mondstadt, we literally met the guy and he helped us help him. So right, so they were helping us, like, so there was no I guess, what's the word, like, we weren't taken on an emotional joyride. In Inazuma, like, the Archon, supposedly a god of the nation, was going to be our enemy. So it was pretty scary, right? We were alone in that nation. And she was like all hyped up to be this like really strong leader who did this to her nation, etc., right? And the Tsaritsa has a very similar kind of hype. She's doing this, she's a bad guy, she has like a giant army, she has the Fatui, who's like literally her minions, the Fatui, some of them are stronger than us, right? So there's so much hype for her, and it's a her. So I would be severely disappointed if she was Nahida size, that I wouldn't be even allowed to be attracted to her the way that I would want to be attracted to her. If that makes sense. I wouldn't mind like maybe a Sitlali character model, or yeah, either either a Lisa like character model or a Sitlali character model. I wouldn't mind between those two.
I'm getting sick of this dude. I'm getting sick of this
Okay, very nice. He dug up immediately.
Order guide. Solidify.
Oh no. Okay. You go to sleep. Alright, very nice. Oh god. Okay, there. Alright. I don't want my shield to be broken, because I think I remember reading somewhere yesterday or like the other day that these enemies deal like extra damage to us if we don't have a shield on.
Order guide.
Tsaritsa, God of Love, she allows freedom to all her subjects to do whatever they want. Capitano did kind of confirm that, right? Like, it's in the Archon quest, in the Natlan Archon quest. There was like a point where Capitano said that the Tsaritsa allows us to work towards our goals. Like, it was something like that, right? Like, and then he even said that like when I achieved my goals here of saving Natlan, and I somehow got the Gnosis, then of course I would have given it to the Tsaritsa. And then like Capitano sort of like accepted that he probably won't be able to get the Gnosis, but he's still gonna try. I'm ready to be freaky with Alhaitham. Alright. Okay. So, last night, I just learned for the first time ever that apparently Uraku Misugiri is Alhaitham's best weapon. If you have a Geo character on the team. And that kind of blew my mind. And I'm kind of not super happy. I'm kind of not super happy that now my Alhaitham is stuck with this crit ratio. It's okay, don't get me wrong, it's really good. Really good. But with the Harbinger, where is it? With Harbinger Dawn, plus 28, right? So I basically have 99 crit rate. 99% crit rate. But obviously I have quite a bit less crit damage as well.
Wait.
Where is it? Oh, here. Right, but then like, I don't know, like to me that crit ratio just looks so much nicer, right? 99 to 190. It just looks so much nicer. Every Harbinger has said that, not just Capitano. I do remember Tartaglia. I don't remember when and where, but I remember Tartaglia saying that. I think at some point, Arlecchino said that, I think. I'm not sure about the Doctor and Scaramouche. And I'm pretty sure Senora, at least like as far as I remember, I'm pretty sure Senora never said that, or at least she didn't get the chance to say that, because we were never on good terms with her. Like we were never on good enough terms with her for her to even tell us stuff like that. Actually, that looks like Zhongli farts. Wait. Senora said that before she died. Really? What did she say? His butt has an aura. You know, I'm kind of not sure how I feel about this. So, we already get quite a good amount of damage percent, skill damage bonus from half of Uraku Misugiri, right? That's already 24% damage bonus. But that 24% becomes 48% if I add a Geo character to the team. So I could go with a team like this. Why can I never find her? Okay, there. Right, I could go with a team like this, but would Alhaitham doing more personal damage make up for the loss of damage? For me losing like Nahida's personal damage? Like, I don't know if that's... You know, I don't know about that. He said that something like she was super kind, something like that. Oh, I do remember Senora talking about that, like how kind the Tsaritsa was. Her Res Shred 2? Her Res Shred 2, huh?
Lucky day.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
This is order.
Okay, that was pretty fast. And then this time, let's try it with Nahida. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I forgot. My Zhongli, this team without Nahida doesn't have Deepwood. Okay, I forgot about that. So I would have had to put Zhongli on Deepwood. I can't believe it. Deepwood Zhongli. It's so weird. It doesn't work in my brain. I think I saw a 70k in there from one of Alhaitham's, like, the rain, the Dendro rain things. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Everyone's okay. Quiet now. Game's up. Time's over. Our bond is strong.
Okay, I didn't hit an enemy with a plunge there. 72k. That's AoE. That's AoE, jeez. I might have to let go of Yelan here and just go with a straight up Quicken team.
Let's get down to business.
Gotcha. Here comes the challenge. This way.
Flicker.
58k. I saw 58k in there. I would be Alhaitham Bloom teams. Alhaitham, Nahida, Yelan, Xilonen. Alhaitham, Nahida, Yelan, Xilonen. I mean, like, Xilonen wouldn't benefit Alhaitham that much. No, not at all. Because remember, Xilonen only reduces Petch resistances. He doesn't reduce Dendro and Animal resistances. Only Petch.
I see everything.
My lucky day.
Let me try.
Quietly now. Busted. Game's up. Time's over. Get with me.
No, I don't know what I saw. Okay, I'm gonna try and review it in the footage here. Hang on. So 59k. Okay, I saw 59k in there. Does Farina damage percent buff Nilu Bloom? No, because Nilu Bloom technically it's Dendro damage, but it's not. It doesn't come straight from her multipliers. Is that C2 Nahida? Yes. So that's why you're randomly seeing like 60k blooms. I think let me try this. Just no Yelan. I mean, I guess Yelan was buffing Alhaitham to some degree. But because the fight that I'm testing it out on is like so short that I don't even get like to a higher percentage of a buff. So let's try this out.
Let's get down to business.
Here you are.
Very. Finally,
I'm not sure what I saw. I'm gonna try Farina instead of Yelan. I don't know. Yelan's just Yelan's Hydro app is just a little more consistent. And I know Farina's is AoE, and Alhaitham also has AoE Dendro, and same with Nahida also has AoE Dendro. But because Alhaitham's an on-fielder, so I'm controlling him, right? And obviously I only have one character on the screen, so most of the time I'd be attacking, like I'd be focused on attacking on one enemy each time. So I'd rather it be that enemy being hit by Hydro. You want the inconsistent Hydro though. What do you mean I want the inconsistent Hydro? Why do I want the inconsistent Hydro? Come on. Why is it lower? How did I see a 70k before? When that was without Deepwood. Was that 72k just a Hyper Bloom? I think it was a Hyper Bloom. No? No, I mean Nahida wasn't there, so I wouldn't be seeing 72k Hyper Blooms. So was that a mistake? Was that not actually 72k?
Quiet. Busted. Here comes the catch. Get with me.
This is, I don't know, it's weird. I don't understand what I'm seeing. Nahida weapon? No, I don't have her weapon. Funny enough though, I have C2 on this account, C2 Nahida, but no weapon. She's just on Fragment, Sack Frag. But on the third account, C0 Nahida with her weapon.
lucky day.
Quiet.
Okay, geo damage. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure what numbers I'm seeing. There are too many numbers for me to understand. Oh, I think I saw... Wait, there's so many numbers on the screen. They're overlapping so much. 19k, 19k, 27k, but I think that was a hyper bloom. 46k, dude, how are you able to see it? Like, I'm actually literally pausing it right now, going frame by frame. 19k, 19k. I think you're... Okay, I think I see a 48.7k. Yeah, 48775. I'm also okay. I'm seeing not a 46k. I'm going frame by frame right now. 4600. I don't think that was 46k. I think that was 4600. But I did see. Okay. There's a 27k, but I think that's a hyper bloom. All right. So I think the big number here that I'm seeing is 4949268. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. 49268. Yeah. I'm going frame by frame. Nahida is still better. That's mostly because this is not Deepwood Zhongli. If this was Deepwood Zhongli, then I think it would be easily better than with Nahida. So let's try going Deepwood Zhongli. I really wouldn't want to go Deepwood Zhongli though. Because I don't have any Deepwood sets that would allow Zhongli to do damage. Oh, here. I don't have any any Deepwood pieces for Zhongli. Alhaitham already fighting for field time, and you want to burst? Good point. Good point. But I just really like Zhongli's burst, man. It's still my favorite burst animation in the game.
Bond is strong.
Stabilize.
Here you are.
I'm not sure what I was seeing. I saw so many big numbers there, but I'm not sure what those big numbers were. Okay. 7. Oh my god. Wait. No. That's a 7k. Okay, so where are all the big numbers? 55, 743. 55, 743. It's the best Alhaitham personal damage so far. But I don't think it makes up for losing Nahida's personal damage. Plus the fact that I have C2 Nahida, so I don't think it's worth it. Yeah. I am losing the crit blooms, so I think C0 Nahida, or like non-C2 Nahida, would be would be better in place of Zhongli. Just just ignore the other half, the other 24% skill damage bonus on Alhaitham. Oh no, sorry, no, it's the other way around. Sorry, the other way around. If your Nahida is C2, then like replacing Nahida with Zhongli just to get the other 24 skill damage bonus on Uraku Misugiri for Alhaitham isn't worth it, because you're losing too much from the C2 Nahida. But if your Nahida isn't C2, then I think it's a toss-up. But you have to make sure that Zhongli is on 4 Deepwood. And you also have to make sure that you use Zhongli's hold E right before Alhaitham's. Because there's a chance that the enemies that you're fighting might destroy Zhongli's pillar. So his skill might not be proccing 4 Deepwood while you're on the field on Alhaitham. Yeah, and in case it does, in case it does get destroyed, then like at least you'll have like more than 6 seconds of 4 Deepwood uptime. Especially, and you won't get full Deepwood uptime if your Zhongli's pillar gets destroyed, because Alhaitham has like really long field time, way longer than 8 seconds. Official Alhaitham Nahida Zhongli. Why official? Just finished Natlan's Archon quest, and it was so awesome. I felt so powerful while in the quest. I don't know why. It was a really good quest, right? Like, and it I think I get why you personally say you felt powerful. Because like there was a little war, and the stakes were big, and you were out there helping win the war. Like, if that makes sense. I think that's probably what made you feel that way, Jace. Power of friendship. Make sure you burst on Nahida. Oh man, I still don't feel like Nahida's burst is worth using every rotation. I mean, you could use it when it's available, but I still don't think it's worth it every rotation. Just because the burst animation is so long that you're not really doing anything for between 2 to 3 seconds, that you're losing damage because you're not doing anything during the burst animation. I gotta put Nahida's stuff back. Where is... Oh, there. You know, the weather's actually quite nice today. It's still really humid, so it still feels warm despite the temperature feeling not as high as the last couple of days. But it's like, it's hard to explain. It's cool but wet. That's literally what I feel like right now. It's cool and wet. And I really feel like I want to have some coffee right now. I want to drink some coffee. But I just don't want to have coffee. My body has such low tolerance to caffeine now because I've been on a coffee hiatus for years now. Not completely. I take a few sips every now and then, like every now and then meaning like every few months. And when I do take those few sips, like later that evening, my sleep, like when I feel sleepy, gets delayed by like 2 or 3 hours just from a couple sips of coffee. And I went on a coffee a caffeine hiatus because in 2017, because of the job that I had, I just drank coffee all the time. I used to drink like 4 to 6 cups of coffee a day. And it was getting like my body, I felt my body building up tolerance for caffeine. So it was getting to the point where it was negative productivity because I had to keep getting up to make a cup of coffee, and it wasn't even helping me anymore. It got to the point where like if even on my day off, or I didn't need to be productive, where I did have enough time to sleep, I felt miserable because I was just so tired all the time without coffee. My body couldn't function properly anymore without coffee. So I decided then that I would go on a complete coffee hiatus for as long as I can. I would avoid coffee like the plague. Just get iced coffee? It's still coffee. Do you fish, RJ? No. I don't have the patience for fishing, man. Farina can do damage during the burst animation. That's true. Some like swapping out some of your characters for characters that continue to do damage even when you're not doing anything would help out in that scenario. And if your Farina is quite well built, like anywhere from like good to really good, I think you'd really be able to like push out a few more percent more DPS, more team DPS. But I'm at the point where my teams and characters are built enough where even without those last few percent, I could still clear the content. So I just don't see why I have to try so hard. And in fact, that's why I work hard to keep building my characters, to save up Primogems to get some constellations, or to pull certain characters, like pulling Xilonen recently, or pulling for C2 Nahida a couple patches back, or getting C3 Raiden Shogun, or getting Alhaitham and investing into him, and planning to pull for Nevuillette C1 and or his weapon someday in the future, right? So, and that's for those reasons. I don't want it so that I have to work so hard every time I fight. I want to work hard preparing to fight so that the fight gets easier. I'm glad it was not like the Inazuma War. Natlan's War just felt so immersive. That's true. I love what they did with the war scene, where it felt like one of their like mini game events. Now I understand that was probably so much more work. There was probably so much more work than how they portrayed, how they showed in the story, how they told the story and showed in the story, like the war in Inazuma. Well, I mean, okay. Natlan's Archon quest, I think, was so much more work because there were how many pre-rendered cutscenes were there? There were so many. And not only that, it wasn't just like two people fighting it out. It was like armies and armies of people. Like there were so many things to animate. I was in shock. I was thinking like, wow, this is so much higher production value compared to previous Archon quests. In Inazuma, it was just a riot. It was kind of a riot, yeah. And like Natlan's, the whole like event thing, right? The event feeling thing where you had to ride the air balloon, the hot air balloon, to go to this location, to go to that location, this location, etc. It felt like, wow, it's a war, and I'm like helping out. I'm actually helping in a war to save this nation. And it just felt so much more immersive. Pressing the burst button isn't hard. Yeah, well, yes, but having to swap in Farina, like having to mix and match up my teams, the teams that I'm already like comfortable running with, is hard work. Like I have to get used to it again. Natlan's almost like endgame, while Inuzuma's a civil war. The Fontaine had a pretty good Archon quest too. Like their storytelling, their production value seemed such a such a higher quality than previous Archon quests. And Natlan, wow, that was it. That was it. Now, still could have been better, especially because we know how much money Hoyo makes on Genshin. So I'm pretty sure they could make it better, right? Like for the budget, it could have been better, but it was already really good for a low budget anime. It was like top class, right? It was top class. But for a game that makes as much money as Genshin does, it could have been better, but still really good. And it got me really excited for. Snezhnaya. You don't burst on Farina? I would because damage percent on Alhaitham. Still 5.1. Imagine the final Archon quest in Natlan. I think it'll be a little less epic than what we already had because, by spoiler alert, in case some of you haven't done the Archon quest yet, spoiler alert. I think it'll be a little less epic than the next Archon quest because remember, in the final part of the story, we're gonna go into the Night Kingdom and finally destroy the Abyss and get rid of it from Natlan. So it'll be just Mawika, the Traveler, and whoever the Abyss is. In the VC. Or if you need me. Alright, hey, what's up, Theo? They did Inazuma dirty. No, I think it was mostly just it's hard to explain, but I can feel like they didn't have proper storyboarding in like before Fontaine. Like it almost feels like it was just game developers doing their best to like tell a story. Like obviously there was input from the writers, but then it felt like somebody like like the game developers who had no like movie making experience and just had to go by like what they were familiar with. And I could be wrong, but it felt like that. At least, especially the difference between Sumeru, Inazuma, Mondstadt, and Liyue, and Fontaine versus Fontaine and Natlan. You see the fake sky? It got me really curious about it. Ashakai even put up a community post saying that she wouldn't be able to put all of it into one video. She wouldn't be able to put all of it into one video. So she said that she'd make like one video per piece. Like it would come in like multiple videos. Because there was so many lore bombs that got dropped on us. So the fake sky thing, the who was the Night Kingdom leader, or like who the statue, the king of the Night Kingdom that was like apparently thousands of years old or something. I think king is the wrong word, but leader I forgot. I forgot the words that they used, but so there was that. Like we had no idea about who that was. Like she's never been talked about before. The ruler, thank you. The ruler of the Night Kingdom. The fact that the Capitano just straight up said what he is and where he's from. People have speculated that for so long. That apparently he's some kind of dragon or he's something similar to Arlecchino. Some people speculated that he was probably some kind of dragon, like from sort of like the dragons from the Vishaps rather, the Vishaps from Enkanomiya, or a dragon like Nevuillette. And here we are. He's Conrian. He just straight up says like I'm survivor from Conria. And we even got a little bit of talk about Dainsleif. We even talked about Dainsleif a little bit. Is it Dainsleif or Dainsleif? I don't know. Yeah, the fact that Capitano said, I'm not sure how Dainsleif has reduced or avoided the transformation from the curse, right? Because like Conrians are supposed to either become whatever the Black Serpent Knights are, or they're supposed to become Hilichurls. But he didn't. In fact, he didn't even like change at all, right? And look at Capitano. He's like completely different. He's completely changed. I'll be on the VC later. All right, Theo. Take care, man. Rotting. Yeah, sort of like that. Rotting. Tsaritsa renamed Pearware to Arlecchino. Please tell me she renamed Renova to Colombina. So there was this right at the end of the 5.1 Archon quest, there was this talk about Arlecchino making some kind of deal, or sorry, not Arlecchino, Mawika making some kind of deal to use the God of Death's power. And obviously the price for that was death. And so this God of Death, who is this? Some people have already come to theorize that maybe it's Colombina, the Shade of Death, yeah. And there was also the point where the Shade of Death said that they were the only, or it wasn't them, it was someone. Like they confirmed that like they were the only Shade remaining, or like they were the only surviving Shade, or something like that. Ring of Harbingers said that we are meeting Colombina and Capitano next. The Ring of Harbingers?
Bow your head.
Wind strike.
Bring it! Shower me with praise!
Ow.
What a pain.
Settle down.
Letting great names echo.
Bow your head. An oversight on my part.
Big fat insect. Oh my god, that's me. What? I'll be on VC now. Alright, Theo. What are you doing on VC? Using my dad's account. Why are you using your dad's account? Oops. Oops.
Settle down.
Shower me with praise.
I'm a little confused as to what I'm supposed to do here.
I got him cornered.
Silence. Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Kill the cockroach. I mean, I get that. Even in real life, I know that I should do that. My main account is not retrieved anymore. Not retrieved? What happened? Wish Xilonen's skates lasted longer. That would be kind of overpowered, man. That would be a little bit overpowered because she moves so fast in them. Alright, Theo. What are you doing over there then? Aren't even getting insane buffs and damage from the more skating? Yeah, but it's like... It's kind of... overpowered as an overworld thing. Because imagine, okay, like... Milani's... Yeah, like imagine if yeah, it's basically like Milani's, right? Milani's surfing thing. Imagine if that lasted longer. At least Kachina's lasts longer than theirs, but Kachina's moves slowly. You got a nice exploration mechanic and fan service. Oh, you know, fan service, it doesn't even work as fan service because, like, I remember I noticed it for the first time in Xilonen's character quest. There was a point there where we had to skate up a big phlogiston rock. It was slightly tilted forward, so and obviously I want to see where I'm going, right? So to see where I'm going, I have to look up. But if you do that, look, where's the fan service? It doesn't exist. There is no fan service. Brianna can walk on water forever. How is that not overpowered? Well, she's an Archon, and Zhongli could also keep you alive forever, you know? So, she's an Archon. She doesn't count. Zhongli can keep you alive forever. Nahida can apply Dendro forever. Raiden Shogun can apply Electro all the time. Basically permanent uptime. Right, 10-second-ish cooldown with, I think, 25-second duration. So, Venti, well, Venti is Venti, so he doesn't count. Like, is Venti even an Archon at this point? He doesn't... Venti doesn't have anything worth talking about. Like the other Archons. Venti can fly, but, you know, Wanderer can fly, but better. And Kazuha can crowd control, just like he can. Yeah, Chasca too. The sad life of a 1.0 character, yeah. So I think doesn't this guy give like a after how many days do I, you know, is this thing? Like, I know that this guy gives you a luxurious chest, I think. But it was like after a couple of days, and I keep forgetting it. That's why, like, even though I've already 100% at exploration, I still haven't gotten the chest from this guy. 4 days. Okay, yeah, it's gonna take me a while then because I keep forgetting to come back to this guy. What? I got an achievement. What achievement? Oh. You watched the Xilonen trailer? You yapped out of it previously. I do remember that stream, yeah. Like, we were about to watch the Xilonen trailer, and then I yapped out of it. I didn't want to. I just got distracted, and I forgot about it. Chasca's skill has more duration to fly, and has interruption resistance, already a Wander power creep, who power creeps Venti flying mechanics. Yep, that's true. He does power creep Venti flying mechanics, but with resistance to interruption, that's awesome. Yeah, maybe in a moment. Yeah, anyway, I got 10 minutes to kill. It's 10 minutes before, no, 9 minutes before the daily server reset, so, and I have nothing. Oh, there it is.
Strike a pose. All right.
Oh boy, finally.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Swirl DPS. I wonder how that's gonna work. Oh, have you guys heard the rumors about the elemental reaction buffs we're getting? Or we could be getting? So there are some rumors swirling around. Badumts. There are some rumors swirling around that some elemental reactions are getting buffed. I wouldn't mind. I think it was Shinrin a few hours ago, like 2 hours ago, said that it would be nice if Overload wasn't a knockback, but instead a knock up. You know, similar to what Jean's charged attack does to smaller enemies. It kind of doesn't make sense. Like if you think about it, it's an explosion, right? So why would it knock up instead of Why would it knock up instead of knock away? Right, so it kind of doesn't make sense because its overload is an explosion, so it's kind of doesn't make sense. But I think it would be nice if it was a knock up instead of a knock away. Oh, right. Wait, what do I need to use my Resonon on this account? Okay, I guess nothing. Overload's an anti-boss reaction anyways. I feel like that's shouldn't be the case, right? Because like Overload, the explosions have such a big AoE that I feel like they're supposed to be for AoE and not just for single targets. It I don't know, it feels counterintuitive. Why make it a big AoE if it's not for AoE? What if all the enemies in Tefat were oiled up? Oiled up? Why? Use Dia DPS because you have C2 Xilonen. More reasons to use her. What? Sorry, what? What does this mean? Why should I use Dia DPS because I have C2 Xilonen? The red shred and the attack damage? Well, I guess that gives me more of a reason to use Dia. But I think I would still be punishing myself by just straight up using a character that has very low multipliers. Small explosion doesn't feel like it's for bosses either. Yeah, and that's why like I think Overload is supposed to be for AoE content because it's, you know, the explosions cause AoE damage. So it feels like a waste to just use AoE damage for single target enemies, right? It's like using Nilu Bloom teams to do a 1v1 fight against just one boss. I thought you really loved Dia, even if it's just scoping. No, not. I'm not that kind of person. Okay. I really do like Dia, but I'm also so lazy that I don't want to work hard for it. Okay, so I finally get to farm for Peak Patrol Song on the second account. Thursday. Okay, I can't farm for Uraku Misugiri yet on the third account. I do get to farm for Peak Patrol Song, so that's fine, I guess. Alright, anyway, here you go. This one's for you, wrong person. It was this one, right? Character trailer?
Ow. Wow, what a beautiful gem. You should turn it into jewelry.
We should check the grade first.
Makes sense. DSC one already came in my standard pulls, but I still can't build her because of Xilonen. Eventually, man. She's a standard 5-star anyway, so she doesn't even need a rerun for us to eventually get her to C6.
Looks like these Saurians don't miss a beat. Time for a test drive.
Why does this sound so familiar? Like, for some reason, that part of the... Oh! So this beat, this part right here. Right, that part right there, I think is like very strongly, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspired from the music from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Like it's basically the same genre of music, and like this, it just sounds like something from one of the songs from Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, like right here. Yeah, there. See, look at that. If that's not Into the Spider-Verse, I don't know what is. If that's not Into the Spider-Verse, like art style, like I know it's not Into the Spider-Verse. It's, you know, they didn't make this art style. It's basically like comic book inspired art style, but it's like combining the two, like 3D with like 2D, like comic book art style, is what Into the Spider-Verse did. And like this is like very, very strongly inspired by that, I imagine. Hey, what's up, Spartan? I'm gonna watch this trailer. Is this Genshin? Right? It really doesn't feel like Genshin. It honestly feels like a movie trailer. It feels a lot more like a movie trailer than a video game trailer. But that's not a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. That's actually good.
That's for the best. Better lost in the heat of battle than locked away in a jewelry box. Gems like these are meant to burn.
So much more, down the drain.
Pillarfish from Chicago. What's that mean, Pringle? What is Genshin? RJ Rants animation anomalies. Dude, that's literally your second message of this stream. Immediately with these. What's the word I'm looking for? Newspaper headlines. Yeah, there you go. Newspaper headlines, man. Right away. Second message instantly. The situation I'm in versus the headset. What? How do you compare the situation someone is in with a headset? Okay, talk to you again. Have you seen the Milani trailer? The Milani trailer and the Kinich trailer. The Kinich trailer especially. Like, what I remember the Kinich trailer, and like I remember immediately thinking, wow, that's basically Into the Spider-Verse. Especially because like his thing is like Spider-Manning around. Genshin Impact is when they announce it as the mobile game of the year for the first time. Wait, what? What is this? The announcer, like, is it? Did the announcer like mispronounce it or something? Whoever announced the winners mispronounced it. Like they said Genshin. That is okay. That's hilarious. Genshin. Who announced that? Was it a celebrity or something? A normie. Okay, well that's would have been funnier if it was a celebrity. HSR got a free limited 5-star when it won Game of the Year. Where's ours? I think we got like 1k primos or something. I'm gonna dissolve into nothingness. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, Pringle. Take care, man. Aloy, the best free 5-star. Haha. Joke's on you. They already gave us our free 5-star years before they even won the Game Awards. Oh god, oh god. Aloy's a 5-star? What do you mean? Yeah. He is a 5-star. $62K. Well, I am on my first account, so this is C2. And before this, I think my Nevuillette before C2, I think Nevuillette was C. Oh wait, no, this is already C2. I think this was what my Nevuillette was doing, somewhere around like 43K. Oh come on. Or sorry, no, not Nevuillette, not Nevuillette. C2 Xilonen. C2 Xilonen. Hope I can hit 50K. I doubt it, man, because like the moment you can hit 50K per tick on a free-to-play Nevuillette, that means the game's already broken. I think that's the point where the game kind of starts to feel imbalanced, because that is so much DPS from a free-to-play character. Right, like especially at C0 R0, 50K per tick. However, how many times does it tick? I mean, I know, like, we all know that Nevuillette's already broken. Like, he's very OP. But... and he sort of breaks the game. Like, those are the statements that people use to describe Nevuillette. But I think that's a little too much. Yeah, but that's with C2 Farina. That's with the significant constellations. 178% hydro damage Nevuillette. Yeah, between Farina, Kazuha, and Xilonen, yeah, that's a lot of damage percent. Okay, well, that's the first account. I'm gonna show you new Wuwa character animations. She looks so good. I'm tempted to return to the game for her. Who's that? Oh, what do I need to do on this account? Ah, right. Farming. Weapon Ascension Materials. This domain? Yeah, okay. Amelia. You know what's funny is that is the name of like a big real estate franchise over here. And by real estate, like a real estate housing franchise. But not Camellia though, Camellia. It's slightly different spelling. But it sounds so similar. Wait, what enemies are in here? Oh, this thing. Oh, see? There's my Nevuillette doing 44k. Right? Just 44k. So see? Don't expect too much from Nevuillette. Especially C0, R0. Three. 44k with Frina. Although I didn't burst, so let me try using the burst this time. With burst, 48k. Yeah, I think this is crowned already. And remember, yours is level 1. Your skill is level 1. Mine's already crowned. You don't have Farina, and your Xilonen skill is level 1. I think your Nevuillette does more damage than mine. I think your Nevuillette might get to 50k with Farina. Mostly because of what's it called? Lost Prayer. So remember, I have Hunter, right? So I get the extra damage crit rate, which means I can build more crit damage than you can. But well, I don't even have that much more crit damage than you. In fact, I think you have more crit damage than me. I don't even remember. So not only should I have, well, I think I might have more HP because I'm on Prototype Amber. But you can easily make up for that from the with the damage percent from Lost Prayer. You only got 35k. Hydro Resonance, you hit 40k. Dude, you have more HP than me. Look, I already have Hydro Resonance, and you have 30. I only have 39k. Well, 39.9, basically 40k. But still, you can hit 40k. So if my Nevuillette C0 R0 with C0 Farina and C0 Xilonen, C0 R1 Xilonen can hit 48k, I think yours can easily hit 50. Kind of unfair. I gotta say, it's kind of unfair, right? A free-to-play character, free-to-play C0, no significant constellations, no signature weapon, hitting 50k. It's mostly down to just the existence of Xilonen. Without Xilonen, I don't think free-to-play Nevuillettes could hit 50k, unless if they tried really hard. Wanderer's Troop is more damage percent than Hunters and way more crit rate. For way more... What? More damage percent. Hunters is for more crit rate. Yes. That's what it's for. But for crit... because you have more crit rate with Hunters, that means you can build more crit damage. So that's sort of... not having the charged attack damage bonus from 4 Wanderer is made up for by the fact that you are able to build more crit damage because you have more crit rate from the set. Yeah, but of course you're gonna make up for it by changing out your build. So you won't be using the same crit ratios if you were on 4 Wanders than if you were on 4 Hunter. You would trade out some crit damage for some crit rate on 4 Wander. But to make up for the lost crit damage, then you would get the damage bonus from 4 Wander. So it's still mathematically, I don't know which one's more, but I'd say they're about even. But I'm sure like one of them is stronger than the other by a few percent. Yeah, see? Like, look at his crit value. He has as much HP than I'd have. And so we kind of have a pretty good gauge of how much damage you will do. Right? You said you could get to 40k HP with Hydro Resonance. And you can already see how much damage yours would do if you had the same build as mine. Right? Yours would do with Farina if you had the same damage as mine. But you clearly have a better Nevuillette build, and your Xilonen basically the same as mine, right? C0, R1. So, yeah, you already have a pretty good gauge of how much your final damage will be once you get Farina. You will have to go fishing, though. Although, seeing as like how much you love Farina, I imagine that's probably not going to be a problem for you. Yeah, for Flibson. I'm giving her 5. Oh. Okay. Well, you better hope nobody else needs that Fab sword. Oops, not this one. I've gotten too used to running Fab rotations. Flipsond will help make it, will help you be able to build Farina faster. With the, like the crit rate from the passive, skill crit rate from her passive. But that's up to you. Like if you already have good enough artifacts, then yeah, you won't need Flipsond. What the what? I could have sworn he was that way. And I love hearing Sasuke's and Naruto's voices. It's just... I just wish Kinich spoke a little more. You know, like just random voice lines while in combat. I can mostly only hear Naruto's voice. Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta level up her weapon. Running flip zone needs you to battery here because ER isn't energy. Yes, ER is not energy. That's true. But that would depend on how much energy recharge you have. If you have enough energy recharge, then the however many particles she generates alone will be enough overall. Especially because you're running it in a you're not running her with Nevuillette, so Nevuillette generates a lot of particles, right? Because you're using his skill a lot. And you can just change your rotations in such a way that you skill Nevuillette skill into Farina burst. By the way, I really like this whole new calculator that they have. It's just unfortunate that it doesn't include any weapons. Wait, what was that thing I needed? Still don't regret creating an account with my friend, but man, this is one of the times where it sucks. Yeah, you're doing everything twice. Well, not necessarily twice, because remember, your friend is also doing it sometimes, right? So it's not just you doing all of it. At least your other account is shared. Kinich is what a 5-year-old thinks edgy is. Oh god. What is this called? Heart of the Secret Source. Okay. I thought I already had enough of this thing. Secret... Oh, this thing. Okay. And I need 7 of those blue mirror-looking things. I think I might be way over 3,200 defense at this point. Okay, I need 18, 27. And sorry, how many? 6. I don't think I have enough yet. Especially not with bonuses like these. Yep, definitely not enough yet. Okay. Let's see. Let's update this then. Which account is this? Second account. Upgraded to 80. And then 0, 12, 3. And I believe I had 2 of the brown ones. Okay. I hope I do have I am gonna have to condense one more resin later. I hope that's enough. Whoa, look at my Mora. Look at those zeros. You don't see that every day. All the character buildings done by me. He does the overworld stuff, exploration quest, because that's what he likes. I'm the player that lives in domains. I think that's okay. I think that's okay, right? That's not too bad. I'd rather be the guy that builds characters than the guy who does quests. What's wrong, Stella? How many zeros is this? 500k. So 115.5 M. Not bad. Oh, speaking of... Hang on. Which account is this? Which account is this? How many do I have? No. Shoot. Should I... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get a couple of copies. Okay. I'm building pity anyway, so I'm gonna try and get a couple of copies. Nice. Nice, nice. Nice. That's it. That's it. We're good. We're good. That could not have gone better. That could not have gone better. I tried pulling Candace, but Chiori came. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that, man. His 10 pity Chiori could have been his Xilonen. What? His 10 pity Chiori could have been Xilonen. What do you mean? Hold on Chiori banner for this guy. Oh, wait. Who? Candace on Chiori. Oh, no. Why would you do that on Chiori's banner? You know that they have the same 4 stars, right? Like, why would you do it on the banner whose 5-star you don't want? Oh yeah, how much defense? 3,700. I might swap out her sands maybe. Yeah, I might swap out her sands with an ER sands. I mean, I have 5p, so I guess I could switch it out right now. Yep, still 3,200. Alright, pretty good. This Xilonen is almost finished. That's awful. I'm not doing that accent ever again. I don't know about Xilonen max damage. Xilonen is not a deep damage dealer. She can be, but ideally she's not. So Xilonen is off-field DPS plus buffs? No. Xilonen can be an on-field. You can, depending on how you want to use her. You can use Xilonen as an on-field damage dealer, or you could use her as just a support. Because if you use her as an on-field damage dealer, then you sort of have to build her. You sort of have to put her in a team with Geo. And what that does is that makes her do more damage. And it also reduces... it just makes her do more damage if you put her in a Geo team. If you put her in a Geo team, then that means that you're building her to do damage. And putting her in a Geo team makes her do more damage. But if you don't put her in a Geo team, then she makes everyone else do more damage. Is it okay to be mad at ignorance? No. I mean, yes. But at the same time, I think you should... I think you shouldn't. I don't know. Just my opinion on it. Stella is a very casual player. Oh no, I did not mean to burst on Nevuillette. I'm depending on Abyss Theater and Primo Land. What's Primo Land? Natlan equals Primo Land. What? Primo Land? How is Natlan Primo Land? I guess from exploration. I mean, if you consider it Primo Land, then wouldn't that make any nation that you haven't done exploration in Primo Land? What? Where did that come from? getting hit by that thing. I just can't dodge it for the life of me. Oops. Hey, what's up, Shanka? How you doing, man? I love Xilonen. She feels like she would make an amazing cool friend, not like Xianyun. Xianyun like mom. Well, she is a mom. Sort of. I want to build her on crit for her to do damage. Not gonna lie, but I don't have Goro C6. Oh, you want to build her as a DPS? I mean, technically you could build her to try to do damage, even as a support. But that would mean you'd have to have like good enough artifacts for it. So sort of like how some people like me, for example, I build. So despite Bennett being a support, very clearly a support, I still try to build Bennett to do damage. While having the support support stats. There is there. And then I need 9 of the mirror looking things. Where is that thing? This thing. 9, nice. Okay, I can build 9. Okay. Make 10, 27, and 6. Of these, which means I need 4 more. No, I need 27 of these. Okay, 27 times 3, 75, 81. Jeez. Okay, what? 81. I need 81 of those things. 81. So I need to make 51 more. And 10 of those fang things. Yeah. Alright, we're good. I wonder how many of the gold mirror things I can make. If I can just find it. Okay, there. Okay, 0, 3, 2. Okay, we got it to 80. And then 0, 3, 2, and then I think 2. Yeah, 2. Okay. $61.20 certainly feels bad. $61.60 or $61.55. Just do whatever you can, man. Do whatever you can. Her top priority as a support is to be a support, and if you can make her do damage while being a support, that would be great. Which server are you on? Yeah. Wrong person's right. I'm on the NA server. What's a good crit ratio to look for on her? It's the same as any other crit scaling DPS, really. If you can build her with 71, at least, again, at least 71 crit, at least 70 crit rate, at least 150 crit damage, and still have her her support stats, then awesome. Right? Awesome. That would be great. And by support stats, she doesn't really need much else. Like if you have her weapon, then at least get 2865 defense, and like if you want to burst every rotation, which I imagine you would, because like you want to try and make her do damage. So her only form of on-field damage, her only field of her only damage, the only damage she does as a support is when you use her burst. So ideally, you want to get enough energy recharge to burst every rotation, or at least as frequently as you can, while still reaching 2865 defense, which is not very hard to do because her damage at least like scales off of defense. So, and as well as like her support thing from her support capability straight from her weapon. Hang on. I think I should switch to an ER Sans here. Oh, wait. Am I on 5-piece? Yes. Yeah, okay. I am on 5-piece. So. Just switch to any of my ER pieces and we're good. Nice. C2 on my first account, but not here. I wonder if I could go healing circlet. I mean, I don't know if I really care to, but it would just be a little more min-maxed. But I don't think I really ever even need to. No. Don't think I have any. Will you rate my Yelan, RJ? I don't really rate people's characters because what is 10? Right? What is 10? So 10, like, is it fair to judge a free-to-play's character where 10 being whale builds, because that's basically like the highest possible I guess quality of builds, right? It is like with a whale character, but then like it's sort of unfair to rate a free-to-play's character in relation to a whale character in relation to a whale's character, because it's just, well, it just doesn't work. I just realized I'm on 720p, so my zoom in thing doesn't work at 720p. You could say there's F2P 10 and then there's Whale 10. I wouldn't even know where an F2P 10 is, because my, like, I don't really, I do continue to like build my characters, like I do vertically build my teams and characters, but I also have gotten to the point where like they're built well enough, they could still be even better. Like I could have one more roll of crit rate here, this flat defense roll could have been crit damage, right? I could say that, but then like how far is enough? Yeah, and that's why I don't really know how to rate characters. And typically when somebody asks me to look at their characters, it's typically mostly to, like, if they need help with something. Hey, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, can you look at my character? Right? Like, typically that's really the like what I'm able to say. But rating characters, no, I don't even know how to rate my own characters. Account reviews are pointless. It depends, I think. Like if you're somebody who already knows how to build characters, how to look at a character's kit, and their element in relation to other characters, and know how to put teams together, then you don't really need an account review. Account reviews are not pointless if the person who needs the account review is somebody who doesn't know, like who isn't super informed yet about like the meta teams, the like team synergies, and like isn't as experienced about building characters and putting teams together and looking at a character's kit and knowing, oh, I could put him in this team and I could do this, do that, right? Like, yeah, so they're pointless to people who already know what they're doing. But they're also really good for people who don't know what they're doing just yet, and for those who are listening who don't know what they're doing too. Yeah, newbies, I think. Are those her realies? I imagine so, because they're hiding the sides of her head under her hair, so I imagine it would look really awkward if they showed the sides of her head with no ears. Going already? Yeah. I gotta go buy bread and then have dinner and then get ready for work. And there's not really anything else I could do in the game anymore. Like, I already did all the Archon quests on all my accounts. Xilonen story quest. I think I still have to do Xilonen story quest on my friend's account, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'll just do that off stream. I've already done Xilonen story quest, I think twice on stream? No, I think only once, but still. I think once is enough. I don't know. What are you going to tell them? Just get more crit rolls, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to tell them what they need to do. Or I'm going to tell them what they need to do. If I'm going to figure out what they want. If they want their character to be stronger, then I can tell them objectively what they need to do. If they don't know what to do yet. And what they have to do to achieve what they want. But if they're super casual, like like the way they ask their questions, and like while looking at their account, ultimately I figure out that okay, this character doesn't care about making their character stronger, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll just give them like something to I don't know, to answer their question, and then I'll move on. If I can detect that they don't care about making their character stronger, then it's pointless. Anyway, that's all for me for today, guys. For any of you who need help building your characters, accounts, making a decision on which banners to pull for, feel free to join our Discord server. Links are in the description of all my videos, VODs, and streams, and in the pinned message in the YouTube chat. If you want my personal opinion, you can ping me over there. My name is Elvis Einstein. Of course, you can ask for other people's opinions too. Thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out, and being awesome people. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and take care, everybody. Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. There's one. Thanks, bro. Hey, appreciate it, man. You were full watch time again. Appreciate it. And thank you again, everyone. Thank you. You're all awesome. Please take care. Go touch grass. Bye.